a football, soccer in the United States of America, so we're talking about the ball itself, has a radius of 9 centimeters. 8. Find the volume using pi, which is approximately equals to 3.14, or 3,14 if you're living in countries like Germany, France, Togo, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Congo, and many more countries, right? So the volume is equal to what? So the volume, V, equals to 4/3 times pi times r to the third power. All right? So now, if we plug that in there, so it's 4/3 times pi, which is what? 3.14. All right? Times r, which is 9 to the third power. And we can use the calculator. That would make our lives a lot easier. So this one is equal to 3,052.08 cube centimeters, right? Cube centimeters, or that's just the same thing as 3.052,08 cube centimeters, right? So it's either or these two answers. Depends on the country where you're living in. If you live in the United States of America, this is correct. If you live in the other countries that are named, and there are many more, so this one is correct. All right? So let's go for B here. Find its surface area. So the surface area formula is going to give us what? So that is S equals to 4 times pi r to the second power. Now, sometimes the formulas will be given to you. Sometimes it may not be. So this is it. So in this case, it's going to be 4 times pi, the same pi that we're going to use, okay? So that's 3.14. And then r, again, the same r, which is 9. And in this case, it's squared. No more cube. So now we got to do the calculations here to see what we get. So this one is 1,017.36. And then in this case, we're talking about square, so that would be square centimeters instead of cube centimeters. See the difference? So this one is power 3. That's the reason why this one is power 3. But this one is power 2. That's the reason why this one is power 2. Okay? And also, all this is equal to 1.017,36 in those countries that we spoke also about. So ladies and gentlemen, you are finished with this problem. This is not difficult at all. But guys, do not also forget about signing to our social media platforms on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Thank you, and see you there.